The only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
Kick it away.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Ready up. Check. Here we go.
Running to the left. Creates a little room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the...
There he goes! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Lasso.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
2-9 Philly. Cut it. Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Gain of 3.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Cut, cut, cut. Lizzie, Lizzie. Can. Stand.
Power football with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Ready?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first
Black
without
24.
scoring.
Black 24. Come on, set.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Allen. Going for 6.
Let's go, man.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Clemson 0.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
All right, let's get
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Flowers. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Let's go.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Flowers. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Here comes Clemson with another first down.
Blue 85.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Let's go. Break.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On the option, he'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Number 20.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Let's.
He wants to change this route.
Hawk. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Allen. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Ready.
One final play before the end of the quarter.
6-9-1. Terrier. Arrow. Ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter.
Ready.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Cobra. Hey,
The give to the back. Turning it on. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Moose.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
He's tackled.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Ohio State 14, Clemson 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here he comes out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Red 29.
Quick completion to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down.
Let's go. Set. Hut.
They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Clemson.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Eastern Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights.
Wide open spaces. The 40. The 20.
Don't walk out here, man.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Ohio State 21, Clemson 14.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Let's go. Ready.
Give to the running back. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Cox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
No, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down.
Patriot.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
Ready?
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Gain of 11.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Razor! Jackrabbit! Rita!
They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Tackle is made at the 46.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Flare!
To the air. It's Allen. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Okay, ready?
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
55 weak.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Snagged out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 21.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Clemson 14.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Baker. It's complete to the left. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
Red 70 black, sir.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15.
Get ready. Set.
Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for more room. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Buckeyes take over.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Ready, break.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Ready,
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Igloo. Ready,
They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime updates. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half.
This one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Set.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Complete to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
The give on the counter. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Indy. White 53. Snap.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
All right, let's get it. Break.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
He's knocked down.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Here we go.
Long drive going, but this 9th play will be a 3rd and 10.
Trailer. Say hot.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Picks up 4. Brings up 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
He wants to throw it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the... And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. What about the speed from that defense? On the return.
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score.
Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Military stunt. 180.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Cox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Gets it out fast. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
So surprised. We have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Form!
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He might want another play. To the air, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
45, Clemson 14.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
At the 30. That's a first down for the offense.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Ready, set.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Flowers.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a third. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be...
Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Scrambling away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got a man. It's Flowers. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Clemson jumps to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fighting off the defender. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Front.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finds a crease at the 20. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Dropping back, it's Allen. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
The run to the left. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Returner goes out of bounds.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Base 27.
Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Lets it fly. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Clemson.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Direction. On set. Go.
To the air on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
By the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Okay, break.
looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Ready up. Flag.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Number 0.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And they tacked on the extra point. After not really playing their best earlier this season,